All right, I want to go into this next. It's not really a story. It's more of a talking point of did Ubisoft screw up with the pricing that they're doing with Outlaws, okay? I am a big fan of Star Wars. I love Star Wars. Outlaws was my game that I was looking forward to the most. I was like, this is it, man. I was like, this is the game I was looking for. But then they showed the pricing yesterday, okay? And just like I talked about how Destiny screwed it up, right? About 20 minutes ago, I said this. Destiny screwed it up when the game first came out, and then they started selling the DLC before the game launched because it was locked behind paywall, okay? So here we are. The standard edition is $69. Now, it's already a hard sell because games are $70 now, okay? And there's so many games coming out that are $70, okay? But you look at games like Skull and Bones, which was charging way more than it should have been charged. First quadruple A game, okay? Was a bad game, okay? You look at other games that come out that are broke, buggy, unfinished. You look at a Suicide Squad, $70, maybe not worth the $70, hindsight looking back at it and whatnot, okay? But you look at this, and the standard edition is just a base game and a skin, okay? $70, that's what you're getting. Now, we don't know how long the game is. Let's say the game is standard 20 hours. Let's just say it's 20 hours, right? And you look at this, and going back, way back, I've even told stories of my mom buying a Atari game back in the day in the mid-'80s. That was $70, $80. I forget, Sarge, if you're here again. I always forget what it is. I think it's like $70, $80. I was a young kid at the time, okay? And that was back in the 80s, games being that. But the problem is that's a one-off. That wasn't all games that cost that price, right? It's more like supply and demand, okay? But as I talk about this, I always say make the problem, sell the solution. I said to Xbox when they were doing Game Pass, the problem is when game prices go up, Xbox Game Pass wins and PlayStation Plus wins and all these other streaming services win, because if the games keep going up in price, 80, 100, 130, okay, people look at it and go, well, that Game Pass doesn't look that bad day and date. PlayStation Plus doesn't look that bad, right? Ubisoft Plus doesn't look that bad. EA Play doesn't look that bad. They price it so high that you're like, ugh, man, I got this, I got Wuhong, I got whatever game is coming out, right? I got the Elden Ring, right? You got all of these different games coming out that you're spending, and this is, right? This is like luxury, man. Gaming is a luxury. It's like owning a boat, jet ski, motorcycle, whatever. This is a hobby. And the hobby is getting really expensive for a lot of people that want to play games. And the gaming companies are spending so much money developing their games, okay, that they have to start charging these outrageous prices, right? So a lot of these people, $70 for the standard price, the base game plus the bonus pack with a 3-day early access. This gets me, this gets me so frustrated. Okay. Again, value of money is perception of whoever. Okay, it's subjective, but when you charge $70 for a Friday release, which is their release date, okay, but then you charge an additional $40, okay, $40 on top of that for the 3-day early access, right? And this is exactly what I'm talking about. Suicide Squad did 3-day early access. They only charge you $30, okay? Ubisoft's like, they paid the $30. Let's see if we can get it just a little bit more, right? Let's go with $40. So now they go with $40 for the 3-day early access. So now you're paying like $12.50 per extra day or whatever it is, right? It's actually like $13.25 or $13.27, whatever the fuck it is, okay? But now it's $109 for now a Tuesday launch instead of a Friday launch at $70. But you're getting 3 days early access and you get the season pass, okay? But you don't know when that season pass is coming. It could come next week. It can come 6 months from now. It can come 2 years from now. If the game bombs, do they even have to release that content? I'm looking at you, Redfall. Where is the DLC for Redfall that people paid $120 for? Where is that DLC that they paid up front for? Okay? This is exactly the problem. Then you go to the Ultimate Edition. The Ultimate Edition is $130. $130. And what you get there is you get the base game, you get the bonus packs, you get the 3-day early access, you get the season pass, you get the another bundle. You get 2 more bundles, and you get the digital art book. Ooh, digital art book. I don't even get physical stuff anymore. I'm not getting a physical game, right? It's all cosmetic stuff inside the game. And how often are you going to change your outfit in the game? Okay, and then on top of that, because it's a single-player game, by the way, okay, they put a digital art book. Great. Can I look at that art book even after you shut the servers off 2 years from now, 3 years from now, 5 years from now? Can I still access that digital art book afterwards? Probably not. And then there's the solution. The solution to the problem. The problem is gaming's getting too expensive. The problem is that they have to put it towards the customers, and it's $70 now, soon to maybe be $80. The problem is now it's $109. The problem is it's $130 now. So the solution is we got you covered. Not only do you get the base game and the pack, you get the 3-day early access, you get the season pass, you get the other bundles and the digital artwork, but that's included for $18 a month plus tax. Okay, $18 a month to get Ubisoft Plus. You can play this game and we'll get you coming back. Now the season pass is included. Think about the logic here, right? The season pass is included with the $18. Is it? Because if I pay $18 and that season pass doesn't come out 6 months from now, okay, I'm going to stop paying. I'm not going to stay with your Ubisoft Plus. I'm going to cancel my subscription. Sure, when I come back and pay another $18, then I get the season pass when it comes out. Okay, so now I'm at $36. Okay, 18, and then I got it for another month for $36. Then I got to come back again for the last season pass, or wherever many seasons are going to get. That's another $18, right? So now I'm at 52. I'm at $60, right? I'm at $60. So you might as well already buy the game, right? So like, oh, well, I'll play for $18, but there's a season pass. Well, if I get the season pass, then I get it for there. But here's the thing. Ubisoft games go on sale like 2-3 months afterwards. If you look at Skull and Bones right now, you can get that on discount. Avatar, you can get that on discount. So it's like, why do they do this? They're looking for the small percentage of just like the people that I said earlier, right? They don't care about the people that don't like it, right? They're not going to listen to me telling you that this is bad, right? People are not going to care about that. They're going to care about the 10 people, 100 people, 1,000 people, million people that buy the 70, that buy the 110, that buy the 130. And the people that bitch and moan about it, obviously it doesn't matter because you're not buying it, so they don't really care about you. They'll dick over the people away on the front end. If the game comes out, it's a single-player game. Hopefully it works. Hopefully it's not broke, buggy, or unfinished. And it's a good game. I really hope it's a good game. But time actually has been in my favor. For most games that come out are broke, buggy, and unfinished. Unstabilized, drop frames, unoptimized, and all of these other problems. And when you pay $130, $110, and $70, that's pretty shitty. But the solution, again, is the $18, right? So this is just in America. Okay, when you go to other places, okay, that same Ultimate Edition is $170 Canadian, $90 Canadian, $143 Canadian, right? It gets way out of control. And when you look at this and go, well, how it's a video game, and we're paying $180 for a video game. You could buy a system for this, okay? You could buy a used system with like 10 games for the price of this one game that if you just wait 2 months, it will be on discount for $40. Okay? It's absolutely crazy. And I think Ubisoft has literally lost their goddamn mind. Okay? But you know what? It doesn't matter what I think because there's going to be people that buy this. There's already people that bought this because the graphics, because of Star Wars, because of these things, the nostalgia, the fandom, is that even a thing? Fandom, right? Fandom of Star Wars keeps bringing people back. But these are just my thoughts. Let me know yours in the comments section down below. What do you think of Star Wars Outlaws? You might love it, but is it out of your price range? Is it too much for a video game? Let me know in the comment section down below. Please make sure you share, like, subscribe, and if you like what we do here, please make sure you check out some of our other videos. Thanks for watching.